What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Jund deck because those seem to be popping up a bit now, and I want to take a shot at one of them because they seem like they're a lot of fun and there's some really cool cards we get to play with. So let's take a look at all the cards we're going to be highlighting today in today's video. For starters, if you want to get anything cool to protect all your game stuff, or any nerd stuff for that matter, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% at checkout, and you'll do me a favor because they'll be giving me a kickback here on the channel. Okay, now we're gonna have all kinds of removal, but one of the new removal cards that I actually haven't played with yet is Sheoldred's Edict. So we're actually gonna get to give this a go, which is great because you can use it mostly to kill planeswalkers and non-token creatures. You can use it to kill token creatures, but it's not really gonna be that beneficial most of the time. But yeah, really good card, instant speed removal that your opponent has to sacrifice and can't protect from easily. We are going to play Terra Sunder because I do like this card a lot in the current environment, and anytime I can play black and green, I've been squeezing this into Decklist, and I've not been disappointed with it yet. Creature-wise, we are going to be playing Blood Tithe Harvester because it's kind of a given these days. If you're playing red and black, the card's fantastically good, being able to remove most things and actually let you draw cards, which is pretty sweet. Hajar is going to make an appearance today because we're going to be playing quite a few legends, and this is going to protect a lot of our cards. Speaking of which, we're also going to be playing Glissa, which is going to hopefully get some work done. This card's very hard to kill and actually works really well with some other cards in the deck, mainly Sheoldred, because if you get to draw a card and it costs you a life, well, when you gain 2, you don't really care. So that actually could work out pretty well for us. Also, Miglos is going to be here. I would say that several Jund decks I've seen have been playing this card, and it doesn't surprise me. In the preseason, we talked a lot about this card being a 3-mana 4/4, but also coming with a lot of utility on it, right? You can destroy artifacts enchantment, you can have an unblockable creature, or you could just make it really big so it's hard to block, or you could block their biggest things. So this card, all around flexible, definitely glad we're including this in the list. Of course, we're going to be playing Fable of the Mirror Breaker, no surprise there. The card's really good, and we're playing red, so we're going to be playing it. One of the cards, though, that we're going to give a chance to here is Conduit of Worlds. This is what I'm hoping helps us in the longer matchups, especially against, say, like mono-white control-type decks, where we can just replay cards out of a graveyard that are really hard for the opponent to deal with already, but we just get a second life with them. So hopefully, this gets to show up in a few games. And then we're going to be playing a trio of Planeswalkers. Sorin the Mirthless is going to make the cut here, giving us some life gain options, which we like, playing a slower mid-rangey deck. We're also going to get to play Vraska, because Vraska can be removal, but also gives us another way to draw cards. And again, if you have Sheoldred and you're losing a life to draw a card, you don't really care all that much. She also can let us put extra counters on things like Miglos, potentially, that could help. I don't know how often that's going to come up, but it's a thing we have to keep in mind. And of course, Nissa. Now, the interesting thing about Nissa is she shines when you're playing mono green, so you have a lot of forest. Here, we're not going to have that, but we're going to be able to just make a lot of really large bodies. But we are going to be playing Zeator's Proving Ground, so it's possible that Nissa ends up actually being able to give us overrun for like 2 or 3. Not likely, but possible. But those are the key cards we're going to be playing today, so let's go hop in. Y'all have some fun with these games. Catch up with me on the back end of the video, and we'll have our final list based on what we learned from these games. Alright, we will keep this. I mean, we could still have a turn 5 Nissa possibly here. We'll see, though. I mean, we get to play Gorge into a Harvester, so that's pretty cool. And we kind of get to see what the opponent's working with from here. Usually that turn 1 is a mono red, but not guaranteed. The thing this does mean, though, against mono red is we probably don't get to play a cheap Nissa. Unless they spend their turns killing things instead of playing things, so that we have a chance to get more set up. And maybe get to a point where we can cast this safer. We may have to wait till we have like 6 mana or something. We'll see, though. Especially now, because if they use their mana to just kill a Harvester here, they actually we don't be out of red, and we don't have to worry about them doing anything else. So that's actually really good for us. As silly as that looks, that actually is pretty strong. Matter of fact, we could even get rid of Nissa if we want to with the blood token, because As much as I think the body would be hard for the opponent to deal with. Ooh. Now there's a question. Do we just use Miglos, and now the opponent's highlighting it, to get rid of mechanized warfare? And I think we do. But we have to remove 3. I think what we can do is we can let them have a turn. Yeah, let's just pass. All right. We'll let them have a turn. And then if they go to cast a spell, then we'll remove the mechanized warfare so we don't lose our creature. Because currently we could block. They could shoot it. We don't want to do that. Because we can only make it into a 6/6. Well, they could right now, unless they have a lightning strike, they can only deal 5. So maybe it's fine. Or even if they just spend all their stuff trying to kill our creature. I mean, I guess that's fine too. We wouldn't be that burnt out by it. They're going to do nothing here. Wow. Okay. That was like the best of everything. Then I guess we just get rid of mechanized warfare. I mean, not what I was planning on doing, but, you know, here it is. If they have a lightning strike to kill Miglos, so be it. Next turn, we'll just play Fable and go for the throat. Yep. I assumed that was the case. That is okay. We are totally down with that. Especially since we have this turn all mapped out. I'm not even going to get rid of the Nissa here because we might actually end up playing it. I don't know 100% that we will, but the idea is interesting. Also, like, if we play this, nah, we'll just pass. Because there's a chance they're just going to use the lightning strike to kill our 2/2 and cast a creature, and we can just kill the new creature. And then if we want to risk Nissa, let's see, we'd be at 17. Minus 4 is 13. The opponent would be down to 2 cards. I mean, I think we're okay with that. Swift Spear. Well, they didn't play that first, which is kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and kill that. Then they don't get a card. And we take less damage. So that works out great. Now they're down to just 1 card. So now we could take a few more risks that... Ooh, conduits here. That's pretty sweet. They have 1 card. We're thinking about going to 13. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do we have in the yard? Not much. I think we get rid of conduit here. All right. Hajar plus Harvester is not bad either. I think we do that first. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Because we do possibly get to do Harvester with the Kiki-Jiki. Or Reflection. And that's actually pretty cool. Oh, we can't do both of those. Why, Arena? No. Oh, no. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, crap. Oh. Totally had the mana to do both of these and only take 1 point of damage. And it's not allowing. Wow. Wow. That was the worst way it could have tapped. With us having another red thing in hand. Oh, man, that is killer. That's killer. Wow, that sucks for us. That is abysmal. This changes our whole plan. Now we can't wait to use Nissa now. Like, using Nissa, we're gonna take 4 here, go down to 13. If we were to get another land, I guess we could try, but yeah, this sucks. Man, this turn would have been hugely different. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna scrap Nissa. Not gonna be part of our plans here. probably is still safe, to be honest. I probably still could have got away with it, but I don't feel as good about it. Hopefully we'll find something else to go along with our harvester here. I will say, though, I do think that Nissa was mostly fine here. Going to 9, knowing that we're going to have the reflection token, and then a harvester to back it up, is probably okay with the opponent's hand empty, to be honest. Even more so now that we just went back-to-back lands. Ah, well, should have just kept the Nissa. Such is life. Yeah, okay, sure. Pass the turn. We're just going to cycle this. And if they attack, we're not blocking here anyway. They found 2 things that don't really hurt us, so that's pretty cool. I mean, we take a lot of damage, so there's that. I mean, we're going to end up taking 2, 4, 6. No, because I can't cast that now. Okay, so that... Alright, we take 4. Go to 9. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we cycle this. Excellent. That also works for us. We copy this. Use this one to kill that duder. And we pass the turn. Now we should be okay. Yeah, you activate. We'll block. Sure. All right. And I think we're just blocking here with this 2-1. Well, 2-2. With 1 damage on it. Don't know if the opponent has a way out here. Well, now they don't. I was going to say, unless they had maybe submit 0. Some type of... we can attack with this. Why not? Maybe like the Shivan whatever. The X-Spell Dragon. But now we can kill it at instant speed without even taking damage. So we should be all good here. Barring something freakish. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I think we just let the opponent keep that. It's of no real consequence here. Oh, nice. Alright, well now we can just full power Vraska. Yeah, we just attack. I mean, we don't even do that, because now we can just end the game by making a bunch of reflections, so sure. Yeah, that's sad. We drew an amazing card, and we're just like, whatever, don't even need to cast it. I guess technically they could have a removal spell here to slow that down. But they're only at 11, so we should be okay. Oh, yeah. We're definitely good now. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know what I was talking about here, you can actually use a reflection to copy a reflection. But since you do it at the end step, it doesn't go away until the next turn's end step. So you would get one copy, that new one has haste, you copy one of these, that new one has haste, and you pretty much do that until you've used all 6 mana. Then you untap with 6 new reflection tokens plus these 3, and that's way more than enough to kill the opponent. Alright, I guess we'll keep this. Our first appearance of Shieldred for the day. But this isn't bad, right? We could play Haunted Ridge and then Copperline Gorge. And we're kind of okay after that. Chorus. Okay. pass. I guess we just make them sacrifice, right? A non-token creature. So they do get to replace it, sadly. And that's an artifact, so we can't hit it with this, but we can hit that, and that's important. Yeah, we just let them take a turn, I think. If they can protect it, they can protect it. I'm willing to gamble. Alright, they can't. That's good to know. What's the next scary thing they're going to do to us? Spirited Companion. That's not so bad. Felt like that could have went a lot worse. Please don't remove our Shieldred. I have a feeling they are, though. I was hoping if they didn't have the 4th land, it would have been a lot better, not have to worry about laydown arms. Oh, ossification. Same difference, I guess. We do have multiple ways to remove enchantments. Well, we'd have to remove Skrelv's Hive at this point, so that is what it is. Alright, we'll do this. Hopefully, finding a land so we can play Fable and go for the throat at some point. Another ossification? Quite possibly. Spirited Companion, gonna go hunt for something first. Restoration, okay, not so bad. This turn could have went a lot worse for us. This is an interesting mix from the opponent, because it's like not really a poison deck, but not really a mid-rangey white deck either. It's a curious pairing. Alright, I guess we attack. Because, like, if they don't block, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. We can only use this to kill the Spirited Companion, so it's whatever. But they do lose a life here, and lose another, so they go to 10. I guess now they can return that, or their double striker, I don't know, depending on what they value here. Yep. 10 tap, though. And we're only at 2 poison. I say only, but we're at 2 poison, so we have a little time. Can't target that either with Go for the Throat, because it is also an artifact. Yeah, I was going to say, at some point, you got to attack with the other things, right? Alright, now opponent will not be blocking here. So can we kill them? We attack them for 6, they go to 4, they lose 2 to Shieldred is 2, they lose 1 to Skrelv's Hive. So, nope, we would not kill them next turn. Close, but not quite. But they figure that's enough anyway. This is a curious hand because it's not great, but we have all the mana to do what we need to do. And we can... Okay, there we go. That helps a lot, actually. So now we can possibly keep off the first major threat. And then do something. So we'll see. I guess we'll just go with Copperline Gorge. Don't know if it really matters, actually. Alright. Crown. Oh, that's cool. So we can wait till they spend their mana on the crown and then make them get rid of the underdog. I like that. Make them get rid of a non-token creature. So that's not bad. Then we have Glissa or Miglos. What do we throw out here? I like Glissa a lot. Can destroy enchantments, but not artifacts. And we know we're probably playing Shieldred next turn. So it's just like... I guess we go with this because Miglos can destroy an artifact if we want to try to do that the turn after we play Shieldred. All right, you got an underdog. Then they're gonna equip. Okay. Nice. Can't quite Nissa yet. Though we could kill this and destroy an artifact or an enchantment, which would also be nice. But I think we're just gonna do this. Alright, they get some cards. That resolves. And I think we just play this. And if they have an Invoke Despair, we just get rid of Glissa, I think. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And then we can Miglos to get rid of the artifact and then play Nissa, maybe? This is interesting, because I don't know if it's worth it for them to try to kill our things or play an Invoke Despair or play their own Shieldred here. There's a lot of things that could happen. Though if they played their own Shieldred here, I think I would just play Unleash the Inferno. Alright, so they're just going to attack us for 5 and get 2 cards. That seems fine. I mean, we get to do 4 damage. So, I mean, I guess it's okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were looking to have happen there. That was an awkward kind of sequence. I guess now we'll just go with Miglos. And we're going to attack. Remove up to 3 counters, draw a card, and lose a life. Sure. We're at 17. Why not? Then the opponent goes down to 3? Yeah, okay. Glissa Shieldred's kind of a neat little combo anyway. Because you draw a card, you lose a life, but then you gain 2. Yep. Alright, you have another Graveyard Trespasser. Yeah, this is all kind of formalities at this point. Destroy an artifact or an... Oh, I actually can't pay 3. Whoopsies. Alright. Not that it matters. We're just going to do this anyway. Play that. Discard one of these lands. And then we definitely have more than 4 coming through. Just a solid pile of bodies. Alright. Sure. More value for no good reason. We'll take it. Oh, I think we have to mulligan this one. We can't have this many 5 mana things effectively with just 2 lands in hand. It's not going to cut it. Wait a minute. I've played against Dragon before. Mulligan. This is significantly better. We'll keep this. I will get rid of Terra Sunder. Oh, actually, we don't... Yeah, I guess we have to get rid of Terra Sunder. We don't have any green. This could be a problem. This helps. Alright, Bank Buster. This does nothing against a Bank Buster, unfortunately. Man, I don't know if this hand's going to be good against some type of control situation, which is what this appears like it might be. Alright, I guess we run Miglos out just to eat up some removal. Not sure what else we're doing. As much as I'd like to use that to destroy a Bank Buster, it's probably not going to get to happen. Wait, they're just drawing, though. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, well, they had another land. Never mind. Got a little excited for a second. It may not matter. This is a little suspicious. They opted not to do anything there. Like, really? Maybe they're waiting to see if they could kill some 4-mana thing from us. Yeah, I mean, if you kill me, I mean, either way, Miglos are going to try to kill a Bank Buster this turn. And they're getting rid of a card for March. March just worries about cost. Alright, I guess we gotta. Much it would be nice to play a Shieldred there. I think that's probably the better play. And then we kind of just take our time from here. We may need this to kill a Planeswalker. Well, I mean, either of these could kill a Planeswalker, I suppose. Ah, that's strong. That's strong there. Alright, we're going to go with this. Because it does give us potentially some extra value. We know they lost, gave up at least one Lauren, so maybe the Fable lives? Though right now, I'm not even sure what I would discard if the opportunity came up. Maybe the other Fable? I have no clue what the opponent's up to right now. Vraska. Well, we will definitely want to kill Vraska. Oh, boy. Do we get rid of a Shieldred, or is Shieldred good enough that we just go toe-to-toe with it eventually? Believe it or... Ah, man. I think I'm going to get rid of this. And the other Fable? That sounds a little crazy, but... Oh, we didn't find a land. Oh, that was the worst thing. Needed a land really badly there. Like, I need a land desperately there. Okay, well. I mean, I'm just going to be more mana efficient here. Because there is a chance next turn we play a Fable and can play Shieldred's Edict, so we'll see. Takenuma, probably get back the Planeswalker. They do have Farewells, so that's good to know. There's a Kaya, also good to know. Also good that we saved our Shieldred's Edict, because we can make them get rid of a Kaya. I'll assume a sweeper's coming if we do this, but gotta make them play it. Alright. Reflection dies. Man, I'm assuming their hand has to be a bunch of removal or something, because they've not played much of anything. And Orzhov decks tend to look like that. Oh, interesting. Not killing our reflection. I wonder why. Well, I mean, I guess they could get rid of at least one with Kaya. Alright. I think we run Nissa out next turn. I think it's going to be the game plan here. Each opponent sacrifices a Planeswalker. Alright. And you got a 1/1 that lets you copy things. Wow, am I really going to get rid of a Shieldred here? I think I am. Sounds a little crazy. This lets me take one less game, use one less life, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but I need 3 green, and I only have 2. Oh, yep. That's not gonna do it. So I have to... Yep. Ah, dang. Alright, well. Tis what it is. We are at 9. I mean, I guess technically I could get rid of their little duder. I probably should have done that. Because they don't really have anything with haste unless they're playing underdogs, which they're usually not. Alright, they've got 4 cards left. What are they? Oh, sadly, you know what? If they kill our token... Okay. The opponent actually had another way there where they could have killed our 4/4. Then, oh no. Well, yeah, because then they could have turned the land into a creature, copied that, and attacked, and that would have been an out. What are we gonna do here? Opponents at 21, we're at 8. They can copy stuff with that. All right, let's attack. See if they have something to kill it. I mean, if they have something, they probably want to kill our... Okay, they have that. That makes sense.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Alright.
You're done.
I mean, if they have something else, they have something else. We ain't doing nothing about it. Alright. What are those 2 cards? Apparently nothing. They didn't even +1 that to get extra damage in. Interesting. Yeah, because if you can do that, you could have swept everything and then attacked with the 2/1. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're passing. Hoping to find some goods here. Alright, Lauren's gonna kill our blood token. So we might as well use it. Planeswalker by chance? Nope, just more land. Alright, we go to 4.
Remember your training.
Come on, be something good. Oh, jeez. That's just rough. Need it to be... Oh, not that. Alright, yep, we had no chance there. That sucks. Ooh, okay, let's keep it. I mean, we can still play Harvester on 2. Nothing after that. Like, maybe we draw something. I really wish this board was interactive. Like, I don't know, like you could tickle the weird muscle belly or something. I don't know, like the weird meat trees could move. Something. Alright, now I need something I could cast. Oh, Filigree. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Alright, we'll attack. I mean, I guess the good news is we could play a Shieldred next turn. Yep. So this is just straight up oil. Possibly try to kill us with the Filigree. Gonna kill our duder. That makes sense. Man, this is weird. Do we want to try to kill the Filigree? I mean, I guess not. We go ahead and just play this. Knowing they could just kill the Shieldred next turn, but, like, it's whatever. I mean, because they can put a 3rd, then move a counter over, and then kill Shieldred. But then it's off the board, and then we can just play the other Shieldred. At least that's the hope. I hope we're going to just have big damage. Okay, they are going to do it. Looks like they're going to move one of the oil counters. We're into it, though. I'm okay with that if that happens. Yep, that works for me. And then what else for the turn? Amigos. Big fan of that card myself. Copperline Gorge, you don't help us. Would have been nice to do... Well, I guess we could still do both of these this turn. But I'm tempted to just say, let's do this. See what happens. Alright, they go to 10. And we could also try to get a little full of ourselves and play Nissa next turn. He's looking over this weird beetle thing that has like no hands on its, like, it's just a weird mouth on its back. I don't understand. Phyrexia is weird. It's a dentist paradise. Just tons of teeth everywhere. If the opponent attacks, we're not blocking. We're at 20 life. Yep, no blocks. Do what you will, opponent. Yep, that's 6. Sounds great. I do not even know what the... Oh, I do know what that guy does. You gotta remove 2 oil counters, or you have to return it. Yep. And we're gonna go ahead and attack here, because that seems like the smart thing to do. And that makes our life very easy. So now we could play this. And we just make them sack a thing. Actually, we don't even have to play that yet. We can wait. Let them make decisions here without having full information. Alright, we'll sack Hajar. So they don't get to proliferate either. Alright, and then we make them sack a non-token creature. Then we attack for 4. Play a land. We're going to play a big Nissa. I only have 5, so we're just going to take some damage, because why not? We're still at 18. Alright, there we go. Ooh, sadly, no green mana here in this opener, so we're going to have to mulligan this one. This looks better. So let's keep it and scrap Vraska. I think. Yeah. I don't know why I was so afraid to do that, but yeah. Then we'll play Harvester, Hajar, hopefully by then be able to play Conduit, and we'll just see what's up. I mean, really, Conduit being able to play, like, recast Harvester could be kind of sweet. So we'll see. Phoenix Chick, sounds good. Ah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Pass the turn. Wow, even being able to Conduit just keep getting Shieldred back could be really annoying for the red player. Don't we get too far ahead of ourselves, though. There's a lot of work to still be done here. Also have to hope they don't have a... I mean, I guess if they have a 5 damage thing for Shieldred, that would be their whole turn. Or they would cast 2 spells for it, so that's fine too. Well, we definitely don't want that. Okay. Don't kill our Shieldred. Don't kill our Shieldred. They have it. Yep, and a play with fire. I mean, the good news is, though, this is all damage that didn't go to our head, and opponent is only hitting us for 1 here, so kind of alright, really. I'm going to play this, then play this tapped, pass the turn. Keeping the Zeotor's Proving Ground, because if we do get a Shieldred to live, we can then cycle this for more life.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, because I'm real stubborn.
Alright.
Aw, you're looking looking a little.
Come on, we gotta keep enough life to get through this. We go to 12. We're gonna play this. Shieldred. Cast Shieldred. Pass the turn. Don't let this backfire, please. Alright, we go to 11.
Give a toast.
Epicure is going to put us down to 10. They only have 2 cards, so Shieldred's probably okay here. We go to 9. This is tough because I feel like I kind of have to attack into Chandra just to not get into a weird situation where Chandra could go ultimate next turn. Oh, that's big. Okay. And then this lets us kill a thing. We can only use, we have to use this as a sorcery. So let's go ahead, get back Kajar, because it's the bigger body. We're not worried about Phoenix Chick hitting us for 1 at a time, because it's whatever. And then we'll attack into Chandra. Alright.
You want to dance?
In the
Let's
turn.
Dance.
Opponent goes to 16. We will need to kill the etchings because we don't want stuff to get exiled because we can keep replaying it with the conduit.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Squee, that is effing annoying. That sucks. Because I have to use the go for the throat on Squee, right? Don't even want them to attack and make a 1/1, do we? This is coming to play. Yeah, alright. I feel, well, yeah, alright. I sort of feel like if we let them attack, then there's a chance they would attack with everything and then we have to block something else. But I feel like I'm just playing with fire by doing that. No pun intended. Alright. Can't quite cycle that here, so we draw. That's big. Alright. Let's off this guy. Let's cycle this. Actually, we can get back that dude and just play that. Oh, wait, actually, what? Oh, because I already played a spell for the turn. Oh, no. Oh, that was silly. All right, well, let's cycle this. We get 2 life. All right. Opponent just gave up. I think the reason the opponent gave up there was because we're going to take down Chandra. We're at 12. We can still cycle and get another card. Or, in actuality, we could just kill this as well once they go to attack. But even if they got a land, they would remove a chunk of their graveyard. They'd be able to attack for 2, 4, 5. They don't know we could kill that. We take 6, so we go to 6, but then the opponent would also be at 12 with 7, 8, 9 more coming at them. So yeah, I don't know. That was going to be a pretty tough one. But yeah, I don't blame them. The way that starts stretching out and we start being able to gain life, we're probably advantaged there pretty well. Yeah, we'll keep this. Wormlet. Whatever they're playing, I like it. I'm a big fan of that card. Sadly, it also means we probably have to kill Wormlet ASAP because we're not going to be able to kill any of the artifact things. And that's a real problem. Pass. Man, did we just play Glissa next turn and hope for the best? So I sort of feel like that's where this is leading. Well, they don't have any artifacts right now, do they? Okay, sure, we'll kill one of these since they're going to be the thing that grows here. Just minimize the damage we're taking. Alright, here's hoping that Glissa lives. Don't have a fight spell. Don't have a fight spell. Or a bite spell, actually. That's worse. Ooh, Glissa just stonewalled the whole thing. That's a champ right there. No attacks just yet. I probably could, and they don't block, we get a card, but if they're not attacking through a Glissa right now, we can literally just hold things for a second. Till we get... Now, we get a little better setup. Because now we get a couple more things. We can attack with Glissa here and feel alright. Can we cast multiple things? No, we can't, because we only have one red mana. That is a problem. Still one worth figuring out, though. Block how you wish, friend. I also should have waited till after I attacked. Because if they didn't block and we got to draw a card, it would have been better to play the red land, obviously, if we found it. Here, though, I think we're just going to go with the bigger creature. And end the turn. Because now we're just going to outsize them and keep attacking. Yep, that wasn't too bad. After playing all those games, I actually don't think I want to change too much about the decks. I mean, the only thing I would say is, like, if we had something to get more things out of the graveyards, I think it would benefit us. Mostly because there's just so much stuff to, like, reanimate Atraxa is such a popular thing right now. But I'm not sure what I would want. It would either be something to replace the Conduit and or the Unleash the Inferno. And in that case, we could go to another Cruelty of Gix, I suppose, and that would let you get their Atraxa, which is a game plan. Or, I don't know, something that exiles stuff from graveyards is probably what I'd put in those slots. So I'd probably swap those out. Like, though I didn't hate the Conduit. I actually thought Conduit of Worlds was actually okay, and we won a game or two because of it. So it's probably fine. But like I said, with just so many things reanimating Atraxas, like, don't get me wrong, we have like Go for the Throats, we have Shieldred's Edict, which usually they only have just Atraxa, so you can kill that. We do have Terra Sunders. So, I mean, we have some answers, so I'm not saying you can't deal with the Atraxa decks, but there's a lot of them now, and it's starting to become kind of silly. So just something to keep your eye on. Outside of that, Cut Down, it's kind of what it is. You like it against, say, like Mono Red and some of those decks, but you hate it against other things because it just doesn't do anything late in the game. But overall, the deck actually worked pretty well. I could see cutting a Nissa, though, because while we did win a game because of Nissa, we don't need so many. So I'm probably okay removing a Nissa for, I don't know, let's see, exile card graveyard and see what comes up. I mean, like, maybe there's something good we want to play there that exiles something from the opponent's yard. But actually, really, in that case, you're just talking about probably just graveyard trespassers. And I think those are fine. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut one Nissa, and I'm going to cut the Conduit. And I'm going to play 2 graveyard trespassers. I think that's what I'm changing the deck to. So that brings us to... Oh, sorry about bumping the mic there. I think this is going to bring us to where we want to be, actually. So let's go with 2 Cut Down, 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Shieldred's Edict, 2 Terra Sunder, 4 Blood Tithe Harvester, 2 Hajar Loyal Bodyguard. And we're playing Hajar because it does let us protect a bunch of our creatures. 2 Graveyard Trespassers. This is kind of just a nod to the Reanimator decks, to Atraxa decks, to Phyrexian Portal decks, whatever. 4 Fable of the Mirrorbreaker, 2 Glissa Sunslayer, 3 Miglos, 3 Shieldred, 1 Sorin, 1 Unleash the Inferno, 1 Cruelty of Gix, 1 Verasco, 1 Nissa. And then lands, we're going with Takenuma, Beseiju, 4 Blackleaf Cliffs, 3 Haunted Ridge, 1 Sulphur Spring, 2 Deathcap Glade, 3 Llanowar Waste, 4 Copperline Gorge, 2 Rockfall Vale, 4 Zeator's Proving Ground, and 1 Plaza of Heroes. I think this will put us closer, and with this setup, you should have some game against everything. There should be nothing that's just an auto lose or whatever. We have enough answers to really stick with most opponents here, and I think this could be closer to getting us where we want to go. So yeah, I want to let y'all know, I experimented a lot with this deck, keeping some really bad hands, you know, trying to see what would work, what wouldn't, and ultimately, anytime you keep 2 lands, you have to be able to play something on 2 and then on 3. I know that sounds a little bit obvious, but you just can't fall behind with this. Also, any hands that have 3, 5 plus things in them, you gotta scrap it. It almost never works out. I will say though, the games we lost tended to be because we were either keeping those really bad hands or in situations where I only drew 2 lands, right? But we're playing 26 lands, I think, so that stuff happens. But overall, like I said, we have game against mono red. We can hang with the mono white control, whatever. We added a couple more things, so because I think we can deal with the Atraxa decks already because of all of our spot removal, but we do have other things as well now to help with some of the reanimator stuffs. So I think this is a good kind of all around. This is kind of like what you expect Jund to do, right? It has the different elements and parts to do a little bit of everything, and it's kind of a jack of all trades. So if you're looking for that type of deck, this might be what you're looking for. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Destructive Flow. Mostly because if you don't like your friends at your commander table and you want people to be upset at you, drop a Destructive Flow on the board and see what happens. Every turn, people are going to have to get rid of a non-basic land. That's really it. That's all the text on this card. And yeah, it does what it does well. And you can plan around that by playing more basics, or searching out more basics, or what have you. But the funniest part about this card is that it doesn't get that much play, so you can pick these up for like $1, $1.50. So they're very easy adds if you want to cause some chaos in your commander games. If you enjoyed today's deck and you're looking for other 3-color fun, check out our Bant Life Gain deck that was a little bit surprising. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.